Okay, Sherman here. So today is the 4th of April. It's Wednesday. So Monday didn't move much. Tuesday didn't move much. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is where the action is going to be. Already euro dollar starting to make a move up. So that's a good buy, right? Let's go look at what news has in store for us. So we're going to have NFP coming up on Friday. So the moves are all basically waiting for Friday. And some of the moves are already being made beforehand, right? So if you're not actually got in on any trades yet, it's okay. There'll probably be one order swap coming, and then after that, market makers will take advantage of this news to basically propel price wherever they want to go. So let's say price going up now, and you think you missed the trade. Don't worry. There's Wednesday, there's Thursday, there's Friday, right? So you'll come here, maybe even just drop, or maybe during news you just drop, and then after that news you just spike it up again. So let it do whatever it needs to do. Let it do, in this case, a bullish order swap, and then stop out all those people who are in the buys. Then you take the order, and then you make tons of money, right? But before that, before we actually go into looking at those charts that I think have good potential for Friday, this is some homework that I did for myself. So we're going to go through like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's see 13, 14, 15, too many, more than 20 charts. So let's just see how things played out. So all this was done just on Sunday and Monday, right? On Sunday, Monday. So a couple of days ago. Let's just click play and then see what happened. So here the bigger idea. The bigger idea was up, which you got, right? The difficult part I could have seen here is it's not that it's not going to go up. It's more like how the trade was actually done. So if you can see, it actually broke here and then it broke the bottom. So it didn't break the low. So of course the trade is valid. So because either it's going to break this or it's going to break that. One of them, one side is going to break, right? So in this case, breaking up was the correct one. The thing is, of course, you need to know how to intraday trade this towards upside, right? That's the $1 million secret, right? How to $1 million trade it upside. Because drawing arrows like that, like I said before, it's not that won't buy you your first condo. Just that you need to know how to intraday trade this up because it can be nasty, break top, break bottom, right? So know the bias and know how to intraday trade it, all right? That's important. So let's go to dollar yen. Dollar yen currently right now, it's the bias is the bias that I drew was down. A little bit tricky, but yeah, it should be down. It should be down. So right now we are right now in this phase. See this one here? So we're now in this phase, but don't forget, this stuff can happen, this stuff can happen, and today is only Wednesday. The whole of Wednesday, the whole of Thursday, the whole of Friday, right? For dollar yen to mark around here. So bias is down, but know how to intraday trade this down. Right? That's a secret. Right? Okay, let's go Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar. What are you doing? Aussie dollar bias was down. Okay, so the bias is down, but it has to get to this level first. So in other words, if you are looking to buy this up to around this level, it's a good idea to try to buy it up and then see what happens. Because what if this one goes up here, breaks this top, then it comes down, right? So bias might be down, but it could be here as well. It could break the stop price. So the buy is a good idea. Okay? Know how to intraday trade this, whether up or down, or up here, break this and down. Know how to intraday trade this, right? It's important. Aussie dollar, S&P. Oh, this is a sell. If let's say for some reason this goes up here and breaks this, just take the loss. Right? Decide what happens later on because S&P it's quite a trendy structure, and the last thing that you want is for something funky like that. You don't want that to happen. Go up, then suddenly this is the one that drops. Stuff like that can happen. So even though you're going up here, but know how to intraday trade this down. Right? If that happens, because you have to be aware of this as well. right? If this one happens to like this, you need to know how to trade this one. This can still happen. You just need to know how to do it. Okay. Yeah, I think I best be more clear. You see, if this one happens to go up like this, right? Yeah, let's say it happens to that. Well, then when it comes down here, then it forms the kind. Let's say it starts to form something like this, right? Like this. This looks now a bit more familiar, right? And then of course, right? So you can wait for some kind of setups that are familiar to you. There are many ways to intraday trade this as a downside. So find a way to. You can Google how to intraday trade or something. I don't know. Right. All right. So the other one would be S&P Euro pound buy. Oh, this is funny. I've seen people say this is important. Yeah, it's important. But look, before you got from here to here or to here or to here to here, look at this is what time frame this is. This is daily, my friend. Even if you pick the top, guess what? Guess what? So it doesn't really matter that there was a previous high over here. I mean, there's just so much stuff this could actually do. He did so much stuff. He can do a lot of stuff. So whether even though it's at a high, doesn't matter. The time frame is too high. So whether it comes down, whether it goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. You're just trying to, since it's at a high, you just intraday trade it. Don't need to fear this high and then things going like, I gotta go up there. Don't worry about that. Time frame is too high. All right. So just intraday trade this. For here, I put a little bit buy, I put a small buy here, I think. Let me see. We are talking about real trading here, okay? Not just okay, you see here? So on the intraday, you can actually take some and go. You see, notice that it's not this. Oh man, just take some and go. That's it. Take your few hundred, few thousand, whatever you risked, and then you just go, man. Okay, euro dollar. Euro dollar, you're looking for upside because this one is very weak. The minute this one turns, all right, it's gonna at least cover the entire piece. So right now, it's probably waiting for not probably, it is waiting for NFP, or even before NFP comes, this is already going to try to make its way up there. Now, if you looking for a way to enter, it might have been stopped out over here. For anybody who's looking to enter, maybe person wants to stop right there. But it's possible if they try to enter somewhere like that, it might have been stopped out. So I understand that this is a swing trade. So swing trade, right? Your lot size if your lot size allow you to handle it, you might have allowed it to drop. And this one started to pull up, you might have decided to accumulate again. Because this trade itself it's actually done more on the daily and the 4 hour. All right. So this is actually a 1 minute chart right there only. So for a 1 minute chart, right? This is not sufficient to allow to be the entry to hit a daily target, right? So, but in any case, if you're looking to slowly accumulate lots, it's actually a good idea because for me, euro dollar is up. It's up, right? Could I explain that clearer? Okay, let me just see if I can explain that a bit clearer. Euro dollar. So this one is 1 minute chart right there. 1 minute chart. Yeah, this 1 minute. So let's go euro dollar. Where are you? You're over here. So you see over here. Yeah. So right now, this was where the 1 minute chart was, but still, you're still looking for the upside. Because you're still looking for that, you see. And there are a few places that you could come to here, you could come to there, but this is more like swing trading. You're taking these swings 1, 2, and 3. They're big swings. And when it comes to swing trading, your lot size must be well managed, right? Intraday trading for swing trading, right? If you're scalping, of course, big lots in, big lots out. But swing trading, small lots, slow accumulation. That's important, right? And of course, you know where the reaction places are. You could react here, you could react here. So when it gets to there, don't pardon my language, don't keep this until there. Don't take it off. Then find out how to intraday trade this to this level, because you don't want to go there and then the whole thing just collapse down like this, right? You must see how it collapsed down. So you don't want to give up your trade because your profits, right? It's important, right? Don't give up profits. Right? Learn how to scalp it too, right? So that's $0 right there. Dollar yen. This one was a discussion I had with some associate about a year plus ago. So basically, there was this talk that this was going to be like this, but I said no. I think he was there. I said this one should not be going up. It should come and break this low. I thought this was the one, but turns out this was the one, right? 1, 2, 3. So there you go. Time factor trading, so important. Right. Okay, pound yen. What's this? So this one looking for the downside, but realize that I'm not saying downside to come and break this. Okay, it's more like here. Everything here is extra. Learn how to scalp it. You learn how to intraday trade it. But right now that it's done that, all right, now you should be looking for something to the upside. You got to learn how to intraday trade this up. All right. Pound yen. This is the same as that. Aussie dollar. Interesting Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, you're looking for the buy. Not that it's going to be long term. I think some calls were like long term, like real high up here, but I don't think that's the case. To me, it's downtrend, so you should stay in the trend. But you want to sell. Sometimes, even though we know that the trend is down, but things that you saw right here and it goes up there, probably account goes bust, especially if you're highly leveraged, right? So it's better to just wait for this top to break first sometimes, and then learn how to trade this down. If you don't find any way of entry, maybe you keep it. You might even go break this top and then it comes down. Take out some poor fools over there. Unfortunately, right, there are stops right here. So take them out before it drops. So all this need to intraday trade it. If you are just a swing trader, well, I guess it comes up there, you sell, you stop somewhere up there, and big stop. And your lot size has to be in accordance with how big your account is, right? So if you're only risking 1% here, and you have $1 million account, it's not such a big loss, but you can make enough money in order to do well, right? Even though it's a 1% risk. But imagine you had only a 10K, 15K account, and it's only you're risking like 1-2%, and waiting for this to happen. That money is not sufficient for you to live as a trader. All right. So what I'm trying to say is this is like it's a capitalist game. The more money you have, the bigger army you have, the more likely you are going to win the war, or you're going to win the fight that you're in, the trade that you're in. So basically what I'm trying to say is well, I wish that people with 10, 15K accounts can go on to live their dreams, but no, it's much easier if your account size is at least 6 figures. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. Okay. So that was Aussie dollar. Let's look at oil. So oil, what is this doing? It looks down. It's downside. It looks downside. It looks downside to me. There is one scenario where, of course, if this actually break that, right, then it pull back. That would be a good buy. Then you need to know how to intraday trade this one to the upside. But don't be mistaken that this equals that. Don't be mistaken. Don't be misled. This one actually needs intraday trading skills, because if it's wrong, then don't forget this one will play out. And then you break this bottom, and then you just take the trader who are looking for the upside will take the maximum loss here, right? So just take note. I don't like the buy so much for this one, although I can see this. I think that's possible, but right now, just be aware this one can correct. It can keep dropping also. Yeah. So no buys for me on this one, just because it's at this low. No. Okay. Oil, Kiwi, this oil finish, Kiwi yen, buy. Okay, this is interesting. This one kept crawling to the low. So essentially what we want is for this one to finish. You want this one to be this one actually. That's why actually I wanted this to be. Now, just because this crawled like this, all right, if you took the buy, hoping to get that one, You must know that this is quite tricky because when they start to crawl like that, they can crawl for a long time. And at some point here, it is going to turn, but not the easiest because after all, these are corrective structures and they can be quite nasty. This stuff, this and this, they tend to go in one straight line, right? Um, maybe they correct here. So this, they tend to be more straightforward. But when you're not trading this part, but you're trading this part, you're trading this part, you're trading this part, which is this part, the sideways stuff, that can be a bit tricky. So this is tricky stuff to trade. So if you can get it, that means you got skills. If you can't get it, then actually the bigger move was this one. So you're hoping for the whole setup to happen before you actually take the sell down. Which if it did happen, then it means you do not get this trade, right? It's just it's afterwards a trade idea, right? Okay, so let's go see what your cat is doing. Okay, so this one looking for one more move up. Okay, it did not make the sideways. You see that here? So here. So here you're looking for the sideways to go for one more. So now this is a very good sharing moment here. If you see stuff like that, I've seen stuff like that. Remember, let's say that price action comes down. After it does this, means price action is going up. Well, now you see it for yourself. This came down. It did a higher high, but where was my next move? So I've seen this thought before. So you have to know that it's not so straightforward as that, right? So be careful of the information that's shared online. It only applies to certain contexts. So certain contexts, like for example, even if this one was coming down like so, you see this one came all the way down, it made a higher high, right? But then what happened? Well, you still lost. See that? So normally what people would do, I would say, if they think this is some low, maybe higher high, they add some lots. Then here they add some lots. So that prevents them from being stopped out. See, so your lot size has to be much smaller. If your account size is too small, that means you're doing micro lots, and of course, all the effort will not be worth it. But if you have a six-figure, $500,000 account, and you're putting one 5 minis or one standard lot, one standard lot here, and when it gets up there, you're making a couple of $1,000s, and suddenly it's worthwhile trading. But if you're doing micro lots using this strategy, it may not be worthwhile at all, right? That's the reality of it, right? So, okay. So again, what I want to say is after it does this, it helps to wait for the correction to confirm that there's somewhat upcoming. That's pretty important also. If you did not wait for that, that means you have to take the loss right there. If it's lot size is big, if the lot size is small and you're just willing to let this drag on and then do that, maybe it does that, then that's knowing how to manage money, right? Knowing how much to risk for each entry. Okay. Okay, so that was Kiwi. Was it Kiwi? Okay, then that was EuroCat. Sorry, sometimes getting too old, man. Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar basically looking for the sell. Yeah. So arrow, but again, very important. Hold on. Now let me check out this Aussie dollar just a while. Let me just play it out. Yeah, it actually dropped. It dropped. Now, this one actually, it just simply dropped like this, just dropped down. What I was actually wanting to do was for this to actually pull back up like that. You see this candle up? I wanted this to actually go up like this before this drop. So this move was actually this move that I was looking for. So it actually dropped much earlier than what I hoped. So if this one had somehow done this lot for me would have been pretty significant. But it didn't do that. It just dropped immediately. So I didn't take this trade. It dropped too fast, right? Dropped too fast. Okay, so this is Aussie dollar gold. You're looking for the confirmation. You need something to risk it. This whole thing is not fair. It's always in the uptrend, and just because this move is strong, it does not always mean you're going to get that, right? Doesn't always mean you're going to get it. But so you need some kind of confirmation that says it's going to go down. Because if you don't get something like this, then it goes up the other way. And now it looks upside. See, right? So, all right, it's good. Confirmation is important. All right, S&P coming to the end. S&P. Basically, this one, a good price to sell is you're looking for this to go up, and then after that, from here, you're looking for it to sell down, right? But always be wary of S&P. You can always do something like this, and then for whatever reason, it just goes, and it goes again, right? And then from here is where it starts to drop. And reason why I say you got to see that, because that's how people get stopped out, right? So this move down requires intraday trading skills, all right? It's important. Kiwi yen, you're looking for the buy. You're looking for the buy. Well, easy. It has to break out of that before you even consider. So you don't break out of that, just leave it alone, right? Last one, Swiss yen. Swiss yen, there was supposed to be some big move to the upside. Possible, but too far away. This one, intraday trade. Also, I'm not putting it like that, right? So what I'm just saying is, just come down, take your money and go. So that's the idea. Find some way to intraday trade, take your money and go, right? And that's it. Bias is very important because your intraday trading is going to be the direction of the bias, right? And I think that's about it. Take care. Look out for NFP coming Friday. Bye-bye.